Today's video is all about visualization, but it's not about how to visualize. It's not about the techniques to use to visualize, but what it is about is how visualization actually shows up in your life and why you should get really good at it. So if you are trying to visualize, if you are just thinking about visualization, then you want to hear this, and this will help you make your decision about whether you will or you will not visualize and how you can do this best. And as always, my channel is all about the insights and lessons learned on my entrepreneurial path to success. So if you want to cut your path in half by implementing the things I have learned on my way, then don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you get notified when I post, which is every Tuesday. So back to visualization. Firstly, what is visualization and why is it so important? Visualization is basically knowing your end goal, knowing where you're going to, what you want. Visualization is about using your 5 senses to actually feel, hear, smell, taste, see your end goal so super clear that it becomes possible to manifest it. Your end goal should be what the money will give you. Why do you want that money? Why do you need that money? What are the feelings that you will feel when you have that money? What are the thoughts you will have when you have that money? How will you live? How will you love? That is your end goal, the what that money can give you. Now, this is where it gets exciting, because in theory, that is wonderful and it works. In reality, do you know what actually shows up? Look, reality, as we know, is not just smooth sailing just like that. Okay, there's dips, there's ups, there's downs, there's smooth, there's just riding up, there's lots and lots of blockages, lots and lots of challenges, lots and lots of breakthroughs, lots and lots of insights throughout our journey. And let me tell you something, if you're not on a journey, if you're not growing, then you're dying. You definitely want to be growing in any area and every area of your life. So check out this video I did in my Facebook group explaining the journey of bringing visualization and reality together and how that shows up in real life and what we can learn from it. Check it out. We spoke about the 5 things that all successful people do every single day. After last week's call, I realized that there's one of the 5 things that I haven't adopted 100%, and that was visualization. And the truth is, I thought I was doing it. I thought that I was doing visualization. I thought I was, doing it together with my meditation. It didn't seem like a scary thing for me to do at all. So I was prepared to do it, but I didn't realize I wasn't doing it. And after the call, after I spoke about it, I realized that, hey, 1 second, like I wasn't 100% clear because I wasn't really experiencing it in my day-to-day life. So I did number 4, I did masterminding, and I contacted somebody who's really good at visualization. And I know that she does this every single day. And I messaged her and I said, listen, visualization, would you have a conversation with me? And you know what? Like I said, she was more than happy to do that. And we had a conversation and I was like, yeah, cool, I can do this. But I wasn't 100% clear on my end goal. I couldn't 100% feel it. I couldn't 100% smell it. I couldn't 100% taste it. I couldn't 100% see it. I wasn't using all my 5 senses to actually see, feel, hear, smell this end goal. And so I stopped, I wrote it down, and I committed to doing this every day for 5 minutes for 30 days together with this woman. I did it the first day and I felt like, okay, like I didn't feel like I actually could feel it, but it's a process. Day number 1, ticked off, done, cool. Day number 2, I felt resistance. I didn't yet identify it as resistance, but I thought, like, okay, let's do it. But I didn't feel a thing. So I stopped and I said, forget the piece of paper that I wrote down. I know what that is. But now I put really, really loud music in my ears, but like a powerful music, like real empowering music. I put that in my ears and I actually let my body just move along with my vision, move along with the music. And I must have sat there for at least 10 minutes and I was really, really going with the flow. And I was just letting go and letting in. And, you know, like there was a certain release in that visualization. Woo! Cool. Okay, so far so good. Day number 3, I think that the visualization became a lot clearer from within, more than from the piece of paper, but based off that piece of paper. So I was able to, again, go with the flow, go with the music. But by the time like I'd finished that meditation, I knew my picture was clear. Day number 3 is where it starts. Day number 4, it starts getting really interesting. Because day number 4, I realized that there is so much resistance in this end picture. And by resistance, it was like, yeah, it's really nice to have all that. And I believe I can have it. But like I opened my eyes and saw the home I was living in and saw the bank account and saw my kids and saw everything around me. And suddenly it was like, you know, it was very far away. And then on day number 5, I still did this visualization. I carried on doing it. And suddenly I was overtaken by fear and resistance. A whole Friday, let me tell you, I couldn't lift my head off the pillow. I didn't want to, let's put it that way. I didn't want to lift my head off the pillow. I just wanted to stay in that rut, in that dark, horrible place and just leave me alone. I can't get there. I don't want to get there. Just leave me. It's too hard. Nobody ever said I could get it and all that. Hey, Jill. And this is where the wave comes in. Now, I want to tell you how I managed to swim through this wave and why it's so madly important to swim right through it. So half of Friday, the first half of Friday, I just put the blanket over my head and said, just that's it, I'm done. And this is lesson number 1 to all of you. You don't have to share to the whole world, I am in a rut. You don't have to share to the whole world, I am in one of my ditches, in one of my challenges right now. But what you do need to do is share it with one person, just one. And no, miracles will not happen like this because you've shared it with somebody. But what will happen is that what they say to you will go into there because you've got ears, you can hear, okay? It will go in and something will shift. The tiniest shift counts. So that was lesson number 1, is sharing it with one person, and one person who cares, obviously. Because I'm not going to bore you with my personal realizations that I've had, but what I had to identify with is why. What are the thoughts that are going on in my head that is causing this resistance, that is causing this immense fear, that is literally putting me into tears? You know, if you're open and you watch yourself, and if you see that you keep getting the same results time and time and time again, whether it's in your business, whether it's in your personal life, whether it's in your health, and every time you try and do something and you get the same results showing up, that is because there's a certain behavior pattern within yourself that is causing these results to show up for you. And if you can identify what those behavior patterns are for you, then you can clear them off. The only place that you, me, or anybody needs to look when you're riding your journey is here, within you. And the sooner you can identify with those behavior patterns, the sooner you can identify with those thought patterns that are your stumbling blocks, the quicker you can move on and move past it. When they come up, I know this sounds crazy, but if it comes up in your life, whatever has come up in your life, it's a gift for you. Because this gift is telling you, clear. Just clear that is stopping you. You needed it once, you don't need it anymore. You can let go of it. It's only clearing you more and more to become the person you need to be to have the things you want to have. So, am I good at visualization? Not yet. But I am on my journey. I am getting good at it. I am experiencing visualization in the truest form. And this is where you learn. This is where you grow. And this is where transformations happen. So if you're looking for transformations, you've got to be growing. That's where it happens.
Seriously, this is how you grow. This is how you want to be living your life. Yes, in those waves, and yes, in those breakthroughs, all of it. You want it all if you want to be growing. So hey, if you found this helpful, if you found this useful, feel free to share, like and comment on it so I can see where to take you further on your own journey to success. Looking forward to hearing from you. Take care now.